And he wishes her team a good luck.
Okay, so once again, hopefully now the last face-off for the group stage of Solar Eclipse versus the Inside Job. Jane already
and the fight already started.
Going in here. The Inside Job in this with once again all the Vladimir Putins in their fleet patrol escorts to drop those nasty Nadium bombs. The emergency John Cena hologram with all the sci and engineering distracting abilities, and Solar Eclipse fighting with 2 Vapors and basically 3 tanks in the middle to just keep the enemy team occupied while the Vapors try to set up a kill. First scan
got scanned.
and got scanned again.
I'm waiting for Vapors of Solar Eclipse.
There comes Sherlock Holmes going after Vladimir Putin, however not quite hitting him in the RSP here.
Tragisch is also coming after Vladimir Putin.
Yoda also just pounding the RSP there, getting him barely down to 70%, but with all the resistances on, there's no chance to take him out like that. Good defensive play on the Inside Job here.
This time Vapors were not able to take someone out. So we will see another attack in around 2 minutes.
But as we saw this time, they have tried to adapt a little, going after the Vapors there.
Maybe we need to wait 3 minutes for the next vaping attack. In one of the testing matches, Sherlock always needed 3 minutes because he is having another cooldown than Alpha. Needs for his attack runs.
He was also waiting for the 3-piece of the Nukara base set. I think he's running Tetron weapons. It totally looked blue what he just shot, so he probably didn't change his layout too much. And on Jane.
Arachnia got 2 times Sandlessian, but
it's still on Jane with the nuke, with the Nadium bomb getting dropped by Vladimir Putin.
So, 1 kill for the Inside Job. And then no chasing after Queen Arachnia, but he's quite tanky.
Jane almost back into battle now, so no more deficit for them.
And I saw Yoda for a second. Flying next to me.
It seems that both teams currently just wait for cooldowns. Sherlock Holmes coming in along with Yoda on Omega.
Sherlock.
Using, I think, the Alpha Deception there, but still getting taken out by that already charged up attack. Securing kill number 1 for Solar Eclipse.
Yoda is still in there. He's using the gravity jump to escape. He is stuck in that grav wall. I don't know if he will be able to. He got scammed.
However, his healers extending him 3 tag teams and the Nadium Bomb, however, brutally obliterating him through all the defenses. Very nice play there. Securing kill number 2 for the Inside Job, and as we expected, they thought of something to counteract the vaping here, apparently, because this has been like the second time that they try to go after them. This time, of course, successful. But those kills are basically so easy because the Vapors usually don't have high resistances. That could potentially give them quite an edge if they can deny the kills of the Vapors.
I mean, to quote Theo, who is also known as the emergency John Cena hologram, he said yesterday that he and his team are afraid of the Solar Eclipse team. So I'm pretty sure that they thought about countering them and not just letting the Vapors kill their teammates and escape.
So we should see the next wave, I guess, or like rather soon. The Omega getting nuked and scanned.
Yeah, that's
Sherlock
Sherlock
coming in. Alpha Deception used, I think, really early, or he just
Vladimir
jumped.
Putin.
Still down to 45% with the double fire mark. However, Sherlock bailing out of there, running away. Not want to get caught. So once again, it looks like they could actually deny the vape attempt here. Very nice defensive play. With that immediate reaction of, I think, the subspace jump to get him out of the arc there. And to provide some time for his healers to actually pick him up again.
There was a sensor scan on Jane.
Nadion bomb also dropped into the black hole console, taking Jane out here. Queen Arachnia still in it, taking some radiation damage from the phaser burn, trying to jump out of there, however still stuck in it, down to 30%, 10%, and also getting killed by Omega. Interesting turn of events here. The inside job at a 3-1 advantage over the Solar Eclipse, who looked yesterday so dominant.
Exactly. I was expecting Solar Eclipse to win, to be honest, but at the moment I'm really surprised that we underdogs are really countering them.
So it seems both teams once again not trying to pound the healers too much here, not wasting any cooldowns for that, just preparing for the next vape attack. Either with the actual vape ships, and Yoda is about to come in here, I guess. Sherlock Holmes also trying to get into position, probably on Omega this time. He is getting scanned, nuked, and just beam overloaded to death. What a brutal kill once again. Very nice play by the Vapors, who are once again running away.
This time the inside job was not able to catch the Vapors there and get one of them. Vladimir Putin is alphaing out.
With all the scans and Nadion bombs, actually taking out Nima with a brutal kill once again. Like, they have their timings down today, and they better do, because if they lose this, they will be out of the tournament. The inside job fighting to stay in this tournament here. Also dropping the Nadion bomb on Jane, however, not actually taking like any damage with this. Probably missed him by just a bit there. And I'm being whispered if that indeed was the 5th or the 4th kill, because perhaps the game didn't count one. I'm not entirely sure, but I also have the feeling that it's probably the 5th, but I don't know. I have to watch the recording later on. As we currently face the downtime of this match basically again, where just the 3 healers sit in the middle healing each other, and the inside job doing a really nice job on this one, just to lay back and relax until they can actually kill someone, not wasting any offensive potential here.
I think the alphas of Sherlock and Yoda should be ready kinda soon.
There it
And
comes on
there's Yoda
Vladimir
incoming, going for Vladimir Putin, and Sherlock got him.
with the nuke and the triple scan
They
in the
are
black
running
hole.
away.
Sherlock is now back in cloak, so he once again made it out of there quite alive. But the Nadion bombs shouldn't be on much more of a cooldown as well, so we might see some action of the inside job soon here.
But they got Vladimir Putin out of that, so we have to wait till he's back.
And there he joins.
He's coming back. There's no alpha yet. And I reached the top of the map, awesome.
Alphas are being thrown out on Jane. The Nadion bomb coming in, Jane trying to jump out of there. Actually making it out at 50% hull. Going into the Vestas immunity console, still at 64%. Getting nuked again, getting the Nadion bomb dropped across him, but can actually fly just out of there with the Vestas immunity still going on, and his healers are trying to pick him up. And we will have to see if the inside job can actually take him out with the remainder of their attack plans alpha. Seems like actually that was a missed attempt there. Which is sort of brutal, because like they have to stay in front here to not get into trouble with the Vapors, because they have such a good kill opportunity every 2 minutes too. They need to secure these kills desperately if they want to stay in the tournament.
Talking about the Vapors, I guess we will see them in around half a minute. The question is if they will go for Vladimir Putin again, to take him out before his alpha is ready.
Lots of graph walls getting dropped there.
And now we are waiting for the Vapors.
And scan on Vladimir, also the nuke, also the fireman mark. However, he is using the Romulan cloak, just so barely saving him at about 10% hull. Very nice usage of that cooldown. Barely making it alive. out of there. However, with the 4 hazard emitters, he probably is in very good shape now. So very nice play once again that they could deny one more kill of the Vapors. With a successful Nadium Bomb attack next, they might be able to get a better lead on this, as we still have about half the time left, about 4 or 15 minutes actually. There is no decision yet in sight. Omega using his attack panel alpha everyone on Jane.
Vladimir Putin also offering out going to Jen. We can see Vanadian in the fuse. There was a Vanadian.
Jane using the Romulan cloak though with the subnucleonic beam. However,
should be safe for now. But the subnuke is still not cleared. Having kinda long cooldowns.
Armor mark is being reapplied on him. They might still want to go for him. And the second Nadium Bomb is being dropped, however not hitting him once again. That is such a long cooldown to just shoot like space there. So
However,
both,
I think the Vapors should be ready again, so
yeah, both
let's
teams.
see if... Yeah. I saw Sherlock flying around me, but still without Alpha, so...
Is coming back into range here. So John Cena hologram in the scan, but however they are going for an Omega
and
again.
Sherlock was Alpha going for him. And they took him out.
So with this successful vape attempt, Solar Eclipse securing their 4th kill in this.
I think the inside job really needs to do something.
Well,
They wanted to win that match.
About the Nadium Bombs actually hitting the target, which can be tricky.
Yeah. And with the last Nadiums, they were kinda unlucky. Like hitting empty space. Or the target was able to fly out of it.
I mean, also, like, immunities of the Vesta, jumping just out of the effect because it doesn't actually follow you. There's a few things that you can do to try to save yourself. So it's not the I win button.
And then you can get unlucky that your Nadian doesn't crit.
Omega using the
There's
Alpha
Yoda next to him and he's still cloaked.
On Jane. Nadium Bomb is being dropped, however, once again, not hitting any targets. Getting the nuke on him, I think. Yes, there is the nuke. Stripping Jane off of all his defenses. Second Nadium Bomb is being dropped. However, this is probably the immunity console of the Vesta. Or just crazy resistances, because I don't think he took too much damage from that. But with all the defensives he currently has up, he will be safe from...
Jane is going out.
So it looks like they have missed one more kill opportunity here. The inside job really need to make that work, because otherwise they will get eliminated. The next vape attempt should be coming in sort of soon. There it goes for Vladimir Putin, just getting obliterated once again by Yoda. Very nice vapes by Solar Eclipse now. They are really stepping it up after a sort of slow start.
And they took out once again with Vladimir Putin with the fleet patrol.
We have about 9 minutes left on the clock. Potentially a tie right now. That depends on how many kills the inside job really has.